Hello, everybody. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'll be presenting my internship at Triple T Trading. My name is Giang Nguyen, and my worksite supervisor is Jeff Thayer and Christian Sandstrom. My internship coordinator is our Dean Samchung, and I'm currently participating in the Master of Computer Science. The Master of Science in Computer Science CEU. The agenda today will cover the executive summary, the worksite information. I'll discuss the burned out charge analysis. I also will share about my project 1 and my project 2 during the internship. Next is gonna be the career assessment analysis, cyber career pathway analysis. I'll also talk about occupational information network analysis. I'll share about my resume through the professional working LinkedIn, my internship demo, what I've learned through the internship, and we'll move forward to key reference and Q&A. About the executive summary, at Triple T Trading, the internship focuses on the objective and key results, which also called the OKR, which align with the company strategy. We use Scrum to make sure that we achieve the efficiency, which offer a practical IT skills and application and the professional growth. My objective throughout 10 weeks for the internship is ensuring the software and hardware maintenance, support the user during the enterprise resource planning, which also called ERP system transition, and ensuring the electronic data interchange, which also called EDI transmission flow. The key result will cover the comprehensive testing process, the contribution to implementing the efficient ERP system, and the maintenance for the EDI transmission flow. About the worksite information, the company I'm currently doing the internship at is called Triple T Trading. This is the footwear industry company. Their flagship brand is Northside, and they do the footwear for diverse range for all genders, crafted in 1985. I also have their website capture, as you can see on the screen. About my internship placement, the main part of my responsibility is to ensure those electronic data change transmission flow and support the enterprise resource planning system integration. And I also do the support to make sure the user device working properly, as well as the server maintenance. With my hands-on experience, I will contribute to the workflow using database testing, EDI processing, and ERP system configuration. And this combination helped me to improve my skill sets in troubleshooting technical issues, systems testing, and implementing solution. I would like to share about my burned out chart analysis. On the chart, the blue line is the estimated hours for the each task that I do in each week. The orange line represents the actual hour that I work weekly. So with those requirement for the weekly worked hour of this internship, I'm only allowed to work 19.5 hours per week, which align with 195 hours commitment for this quarter. So to be able to achieve the proficiency for my internship task. Um, each week, I get with my worksite supervisor, and we discuss about the tasks that we plan to do for each week and the following week. We also look at we also look at the task complexity and unforeseen issues, because as you can see from weeks 1 to week 5, which shows the estimated hour um um was over 20 hours, and then it still continue until week 5, which mean that we didn't meet which mean that we didn't meet the expected achievement for each task. And with all the consideration of extending the deadline, we were able to um to split out split out each task and do the teamwork task to make sure that I can achieve each task during 19.5 hours per week. Moving to the project one, my project one is to do the EDI specification and database testing for the system transition. So I would like to talk about the electronic data interchange a little bit before I move forward to my project one. So um, electronic electronic data interchange is about the business when they send the communication, instead of they do through email, phone call, they do it through the data. So for example, for purchase order, advance shipping notice, invoices, inventory availability, they do it through EDI. And this EDI is secure through the ASN or SFTP, which means the secure database transmission method. Going back to my project, to the project one, the primary goal is to establish a structured process for processing electronic data interchange transmission with the new ERP system. The objective of this project is to develop a step-by-step guideline for handling data transmission and troubleshoot the field operation within the new ERP system. Um, to persist this process, I follow 3 steps from project setup, which require a deep understanding about electronic data interchange specification for the partner, because each partner they have different requirement and they can use different version of EDI format. And also I need to make sure that I have the really good understand about the new ERP system to create the automation and to able to test the data to make sure that we get the right information into the new system. To process the data interchange transmission, I need to set up the automation jobs, which can be ran um, automatically or manually. Once the transmission gets into the system, um, validation the segment population is really important to make sure that the orders can capture everything that the customer sends us. And the transmission can be can be processed through flat file or XML. To verify the data field, we use the open database connectivity, which also called ODBC connection, to verify this data populated correctly. So we need the username, password, the SSH key, which means the host key to secure the database. And then I also need to download the driver for the database, and then connect the device to this database to be able to populate the data. And we also, another way is to utilize the mapper, which is the EDI translation UI. So it will map the segment on the EDI transmission, and it translates to the system readable formats, and then we can process the order into our system or send the order out. My project 2 is from week 6 to week 9. So this is about generating queries and reports based on the company need. The primary goal of this project is to develop SQL queries and data retrieval methods to extract the relevant information. The objective is to gather detailed requirement from department manager and design the efficient query to retrieve the accurate data. As and I would like to share one of the query that I worked on during this project using SQL. So I this query, the total lines is about 400 lines, and um and I need to be able to retrieve the sales order of the sales order information for this report from different for multiple tables. For the progress of this project, about the project setup, analysis for report requirement and data structure is a must before I started this project. Next is to design the efficient database query framework to achieve the, the accurate data, and to establish the communication channel with requirement gathering, which is I need to get together with the manager of each department and discuss about what they need and what they need about the data and what the data should look like to be able to achieve the the scope of the report. For report generation and review, I've this is the process that we followed, which is extract, transform, and load process to execute the data queries. These can help to ensure the data accuracy, and reviewing the reports with the manager for data accuracy, as I mentioned earlier, is really important to make sure that the projects can can be successful. For the project tracking and management, to track the project progress, milestone, and deadline, we had the Excel sheet that we put in our initial with the milestone that we with our note of each query that we can get to work, and monitor the query and report timeline schedule. It's really important that we were able to achieve it at the end of the project.
Hi, a friendly reminder, you have 1 minute left.
Okay, sorry. So for the career assessment analysis, Throughout this project, I'll use Word of work inventory for to highlight my alignment with mathematics, science, and engineering, system design, and IT. The internship task is in the enterprise resource planning, testing, and system administration. Validate is my strength. That matched what while we had, and also problem solving skills and tech proficiency support role is also highlights my skill in this career assessment. Moving forward to cyber career pathway analysis, I like I looked up the system administrator career path. I could move forward from the IT support, which I'm currently doing by rest and which I'm currently doing, because this includes a response to set up and maintain the system components, configure and update hardware, software based on the need of the company, and oversee backup recovery tasks, implements a security control, and also from that is gonna be the potential opportunity to progress to IT manager, which require the network principles and leadership skill. And also to do that, I need to do certification and get more experience over time. For the occupational info network, I chose is IT administration role, which align to my current internship positions, which expect the involvement in software development, system administration, network management, project overseas, and data analysis. Also, it also require the proficiency in programming language, operating system, database, and network principle with the familiarity with, with the family with to be familiar with technical tool like server manager, Windows backup tools, Git, PowerShell, and task scheduler. Overall, with this internship position, I was able to update my resume through LinkedIn, which I um have the detail of what I did for this internship aligned with the IT role that the IT role requirement with the market trend right now, which show where I work. The position I am doing is IT specialist. The duration is for 3 months from January to March. Location is in Marysville, Washington, and I was able to describe the detail of my responsibility to prove I have a skill in this in the IT field. This is an internship demo because of the data sense of because of sensitive data. I was just able to get this example about the electronic data interchange format from the internet, which looks like what I'm working with right now. So for the X12 format, is a standard format that a lot of company in the US is using nowadays, which show exact different segment with um, the detail of the transaction, and the EDI flat file is usually the system readable. Um it can be space delimited to be able for the system to be able to read and process into the internal system. And if anything happened to the transmission which cause error, I'll need to be able to read the error message, use the EDI translator to capture the error, and um to in the really limited time, because this is the daily task that I need to do every 1 to 2 hours every day at my internship. Overall, what I learned from the internship is to develop the structured processes for EDI transmission with the new ERP for the transition. I was able to gain my skill to enhance SQL query database testing for report generation. I also identified the career alignment with the IT field and recognized the career pathway for career advancement in cyber workforce, acquiring essential knowledge, skill, ability for network principles, practical skills, and hands-on experience. So, and then my biggest achievement in this internship is I got the job offer from the company. Thank you. And this is the reference.
Okay, Julia, thank you for your presentation and congrats on your job offer.
Thank you.
So, does anybody have a question for Julia?
Okay, Julia. So, looks like a plastic surgery before and after. So before taking internship, after taking internship. So what is your big experience to you? Would you share those things with the other student?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat it one more time?
Yes, before starting this internship course, and then now you are finishing this internship course, right? Before and after.
Okay.
So what is the big experience to you? So what was changed? Yeah.
The biggest change is to work with to organizing my tasks because for my specific role is very diverse. It's like EDI troubleshooting, server maintenance, device support, and I can get multiple questions at once while I'm working. So I need to be able to do multitask, and also I need to keep track of everything. Which I did is I have my notes on the screen, and then I have all the tasks I need to do for the day or any following tasks, and I um crosses each task when I'm finished and when I'm finished I finish once, and also I gain the professional experience by doing the meeting with the developer to implement the new system which require technical writing, and also the really deep knowledge about what I'm currently working to prove my skill.
Hey, Sam, you're muted.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. Also, this is a paid internship. So how did you find the internship? To find the internship opportunity, what recommendation do you want to give to student?
Mm, Always improve and explore what what the opportunity in the field, because computer science is very is the has is a huge field, so it's hard to do it. But what I did, I went on LinkedIn, look at the job description to see what they need, what they require, and I keep improving that, aligning with my past experience, going from that. And also, I recognize through the internship course that I can use the ONET tool, which is the tool that I can go look up to see what they require in the trade market for the position, and then the requirement, the range pay, and then what certification that I need for each location in the US, which is very helpful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. That's the end of our presentations for this session. Um,
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Julia. I'll leave this one.